Hi everybody, it's Jill Howell and I am here to talk about our brushes. Um, we've got quite a few. Here's all of our Younique brushes and they all have a special talent. And so I'm just going to kind of talk about each brush so you know how to use them best. So I'm just going to kind of get started in probably the order that I use them. So here is our foundation brush. It's like definitely a bigger brush, and you can use it to apply the BB cream or the Touch foundation. That's what I typically use, and I'll just put it on my brush, and it goes on like really smooth, just a nice even layer on your skin. And then we have our powder puff brush. This is nice to just do an all over even coat with like the mineral concealer or the pressed powder, or to do any kind of blending of your blush or highlighting, that kind of thing. This is like super super soft. I wish you could feel it. It's just amazing how soft it is. Then we have our blusher brush. And so obviously it's to apply blush, just here on your cheek. But one extra tip, I actually have two, because I like to use one for contouring and one for blush. So just a little tip, if you are somebody who likes to do contouring, the blusher brush works really good for that. But you might want another one because you'll have, like blush in one and you don't want to get like any kind of red in your contouring. So just a little tip on that brush. It's perfect for it because it has a nice angle, if you can see that. So then we have our concealer brush, and this is exactly, it can do concealing, so you can spot treat your face, but you can also do your highlighting. So, whatever you're going to choose to do your highlighting, you can do it under your eyes. You can spot treat stuff. It works really well for that. So this is our concealer brush. And then last we have our eye brushes, and there's 4 brushes on 3 sticks. One is double-ended like this. So we have our deluxe brush. This one is just nice for just like an all-over lid. Maybe you could do some blending with it too. It's soft, and it's kind of looser bristles. They're not super tight. And then we have the crease brush, and I love this brush. This is probably one of my favorite brushes. You can do, so you can see like here, this is how I did my eyes today. I used the crease brush and I put it here. But also if you just use the really point, you can do under your eye like this. And so that's how I created my smudge, was I used the crease brush, and then when I'm done, I just like rinse it out and then kind of swirl it on a clean towel back to a point. So it's nice, it doesn't get too frayed, if that makes sense, like an old toothbrush. If you take care of all of these brushes, if you take care of them, they'll last you a lifetime, because they're all made from real hair, either from ponies or goats, and they're cruelty free. Just so you know, they are cruelty free, but they're made from real hair, so they'll last if you take care of them. And the inside of this has copper in it, which means it won't rust. Like when you clean them and stuff, you won't have any kind of rusting issues with these brushes. And then our last brush is the double-ended one, super multitasker. This end is the shader brush. I use it to like highlight under my brow and to do all sorts of blending, blend the line of the dark colors. If I want to put anything right here in my inner corner of my eye, I use the shader brush for that. And then the last thing, the other side, is the liner brush. So this you can use to do any kind of like fine line. If you can use the pigments wet and create an eyeliner, or you can use them dry and do that as well. But also you can use this for your eyebrows. So I use the pigment Risque on my eyebrows, and I'll draw them like this, and then I'll kind of like blend them like that. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Blend them, and so it works really good for your eyebrows because you can get really good definition. But yeah, that pretty much breaks down all the uses of the brushes that we have. And I don't, like, these are all the brushes that I need. I don't use any other brushes than these. I can pretty much do anything I need to. So